Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Hunter Career Mode here on FC24, where last episode we kicked things off here in England with Liverpool on our quest to win the Premier League, the CARABAO Cup, and the Europa League. Now, last episode I did say I was purposely going to get myself knocked out of the Europa League into the Conference League to then just go ahead and easily win that one and get that one checked off the board. But I did put a poll up on Friday or Thursday or Friday of last week after I recorded the first episode, and it was pretty much win the Europa League was what was a factor there. So y'all want me to win the Europa League, so we are going to go ahead and revert my decision of trying to get knocked out, and then we are going to go ahead and try and easily win the Europa League. I think this team can easily win the Europa League. Now, we did kick it off yesterday against Chelsea with a 3-2 win, which they got a consolation goal as their second goal, which is fair there. And then we got a 0-0 draw against Bournemouth. We have Newcastle as the first game of the episode. We have the rest of the transfer window, in which I'm personally not going to bring anybody in. I'm not going to bring anybody out, honestly, either. Maybe some loans other than that. We also will probably have Villa, Villa, Wolves, LASK, West Ham, Tottenham. We'll get to the end of September. We might even get to mid-October as well, depending on what happens. If you are enjoying, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And if you don't know what the Glory Hunter is, this is our Glory Hunter trophy room board. Shout out to Chesnoid. I pretty much kind of got the whole layout out of him with the whole video in the middle there, which was usually his face, but obviously I don't do face cam. And then kind of just the outline here. We all have, in Spain, our goal is to win La Liga and the Copa del Rey, Copa de España, technically in the game. England, we want to win the Premier League and FA Cup. I'm going to put a poll up probably sometime today, which is on a Friday, because I'm recording this on Friday because I'm busy on Monday to record Tuesday's video. So I'm probably going to put a poll up today saying whether or not FA Cup / CARABAO Cup or just FA Cup, like if the CARABAO Cup can cancel out the FA Cup. Personally, I don't think so, because the FA Cup is a bigger competition than the CARABAO Cup, obviously. In France, we wanted to win the Ligue 1 and the Coupe de France. In Italy, we want to win Serie A and Coppa Italia. In Germany, we want to win the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal. And then in UEFA, we want to win the Conference League, the Europa League, which we are with Liverpool in now, and the Champions League as well. And then we also have international management turn-ons. So we want to win the fake World Cup that is going to be in 2026, whatever tournament that is going to be called in there, and then the fake Euros in 2024, which should be at the end of this season. So we got to get an international job at the end of the season. And I know it says Euros 2024 and FIFA 26 World Cup on your screen. Those are just the recent ones, not the recent ones, the closest ones, obviously. The Euros coming at the end of this season, and the 2026 obviously in 2026, that's the next World Cup. So we don't win at those, we can go 2030, 2028, something like that. Y'all know the drill there. But let's go and get into this career mode series properly. This is the starting 11 to take on Newcastle in our first game of the episode. Diego Jota is going to go out on the left-hand side. Darwin Nunez is going to get his first start and first look for me in this career mode. Mohamed Salah remains out on the right-hand side. He's just impossible to drop unless he's hurt, honestly. McAllister comes into this midfield trio with Coop Miners and Kimmich. Obviously, two new signings we bought in last episode as well. If you did miss that, go check that out and leave a like on that one. Leave a like on this one. And Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, and Trent as our back four. Solid back four, consistent back four. Allison in net, the undroppable keeper. We have Victor Roku as our striker. He's kind of our star striker for the whole series. He's going to be one player that we bring pretty much to every single club that we go to. We have Luis Diaz as our left winger on the bench. Gakpo, Solskjaer, Inacio, Connor Bradley, and Gravenberg. And we are actually going to go ahead and take off Connor Bradley and bring on Thiago, because I haven't played with Thiago yet this series, I don't think. So we're going to go ahead and give him a shot. But it's Newcastle at St. James Park, Palace, whatever it's called. Let's get to it. Oh, the shadows are really annoying in this game, but they're in behind already, and they're in the back of the net already. 4 minutes in, it's Isak on the score sheet. It's 1-0 for Newcastle. Coop Miners on the ball. Coop Miners into Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez cuts in, can't get the shot off. Coop Miners crossed into McAllister, lays it off for Darwin Nunez on the volley, 1-1. Darwin Nunez finds the back of the net and draws level here. His first goal of the season. It's actually nicely hit as well. I thought it was going to go ahead and just get an easy save from the keeper. It chipped them at the perfect height, and it's 1-1. I got it. Oh, my Lord. My manager looks so dumb. Busio into Joe Willock. Kanate, great tackle there, keeping that level. Now Mohamed Salah. Oh, dude, I think I still have career mode on 6 minutes for that Champions League final. But Darwin Nunez is in behind here. Nonetheless, it's 2-1. Darwin Nunez has a brace. I think I'm still playing on 6-minute halves from the Real Madrid series. But Darwin Nunez finds the back of the net. It's 2-1. It's a second for Darwin Nunez in his first start of the season, showing why he should be the starting striker. Moving on, he still has to beat Diego Jota, because Diego Jota is very good at that striker position. Mohamed Salah gets past one defender. Mohamed Salah now chips it over the top. Not Allison. Why would I say Allison? That was Darwin Nunez, but he absolutely whiffed it. Might as well have been Allison, that striker there. In towards Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah now. Mohamed Salah, still Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah from distance. 3-1 for Liverpool. We take that control over Newcastle and get it just that one step further away from them. And it's 3-1 for Liverpool. It's Mohamed Salah on the score sheet for the third. 4 changes have been made. McAllister off for Gravenberg. Coop Miners off for Thiago. Luis Diaz is not on, actually. It's Gakpo out wide on the left-hand side. And it's Victor Roque on for Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez does not get his hat trick, but he does show why he could be a starting striker. He was always in contention. But we did bring in Victor Roque as kind of our star man for the entire series. Only if Newcastle was this dominant on the ball when they went 1-0 up. It's a 3-1 win in our first game of the season. First game of the episode here up against Newcastle. We move on now to close out the January transfer window. We are going to go ahead and just go to tactical view and watch this game out here at Anfield against Aston Villa. Aston Villa is a very decent team in EA. We have Gakpo. Darwin Nunez gets his second start after that great performance. Solskjaer is back in the starting 11. Inacio gets his first start as center back instead of Kanate. Let's go and jump into tactical view and see what the boys can do against Aston Villa. Leon Bailey is in behind here early for Aston Villa. Leon Bailey gets past Van Dijk. Can't get past Allison, though. Virgil van Dijk on the corner. 1-0 for Liverpool. And Virgil with the weirdest celebration. Okay, I've never seen him do that in real life. I wish I kind of had his the little goatee or whatever celebration he does. But Olsen came out for the corner. He just went behind Virgil van Dijk, allowing Virgil to just go ahead and capitalize on that, head into pretty much an empty net, and he gets on the score sheet 22 minutes in. Kyle Walker in the attack for Villa, their first one of the second half. And it turns out to nothing. Van Dijk just clears the ball off of Allison's head, then heads it away into Zanolo. Now Kamada and Kimmich will have possession of the ball. And Darwin Nunez, if he can turn and find Gakpo, that was 2-0. But what just happened with Van Dijk? He just launched the ball into Allison's head. 3 minutes left to go of added time. Diaby, it's 1-0. Diaby, they're looking for that draw. It's Diaby in the box. It's Diaby on the shot. It's Virgil to clear after a great save from Allison. And that should be that. A 1-0 win over Aston Villa. I'm speaking way too soon. No, I'm not. Inacio heads it away. That is game over. A 1-0 win over Aston Villa. Tight contest, but we get the job done. We're going to go ahead and just quick sim this game against Wolves at the Molineux Stadium. Let's go and see what the boys can do away from home. A 2-2 draw. Mohamed Salah and then Kuna and then Mohamed Salah to draw level again after Kuna scores in the 26th. So it's a double brace, one from Kuna off of Wolves and one for Mohamed Salah, obviously from Liverpool. This is your starting 11 to take on our first game of Europa League action against LASK, against LASK. It's Gakpo, Victor Roku as our striker, Harvey Elliott. He gets his first look into the team as a right winger. A midfield trio of Thiago, Endo, and McAllister. A back four of Robertson. I don't have a backup left back. I sold Simicas. So that's that. Gomez as a center back. He gets his first look. Ignacio starts. Bradley starts as a right back. And Keller starts as our goalkeeper. Let's get into it. Usher, Zuric, Kone, 1-0 for ASK. Is it, what's the actual, oh, this is just going to tell me LASK. Is it just LASK? Is that, what's this? Akpo into Vitoroku. Vitoroku and Thiago. Thiago into McAllister. McAllister and Gakpo. And Cody Gakpo to level things up here right before the break. That's exactly what will happen. And Cody Gakpo will score our first Europa League goal of the season. It's back to level terms, 1-1. McAllister. Diego Jota to give Liverpool the lead. It's 2-1. Vitoroku. Diego Jota, 3-1, and that is game over. We get our first win in our first game. And we get our first win, 3-1. That seems to be the favorite scoreline so far this series, 3-1 scorelines. Now, before I have even put the poll out yet, let's just quickly go through some results here of the CARABAO Cup. Nottingham Forest won 1-0 against Sunderland. Stoke City beat Mansfield Town. Wakambe beat Coventry City. City moved against Villa. Spurs beat Manchester United. Norwich beat Everton. Brighton beat Stevenage. And we have Newcastle in the CARABAO Cup. So we are going to go ahead and act as if y'all said yes, that I could swap out the CARABAO Cup with the FA Cup if I do fail to win the FA Cup. So I'm going to take this competition serious, and we are going to go into the game here, the final game of the episode against Newcastle, this time at Anfield, and see if we can come over top of them once again with our full-strength team. Let's get to it. It's an Anfield night here in the CARABAO Cup. Obviously, Liverpool are in the final. Liverpool, at this point, like I said in the first episode, they already played that final of the CARABAO Cup by the time this video goes out. So whether or not they win it, they're playing Chelsea and Liverpool on a different level right now. They do have a couple injuries. Obviously, Alisson out. Salah just coming back from injury, though. Diego Jota's now out for at least a little bit, it looks like. So hopefully injuries don't plague them too much. But kind of hope they kind of do as well. As an Arsenal fan in the league, hopefully they get that CARABAO Cup. Though, as Diego Jota trying to test the keeper early there. Kanate, Solskjaer, Diego Jota, Diego Jota, Diego Jota, Diego Jota off the post into the back of the net. 16 minutes in, 1-0 for Liverpool. Coop Miners. Jota over the top, Luis Diaz, no, Luis Diaz second ball, no, Jota third ball, fourth ball even. It'll fall for Luis Diaz, no it won't, it'll be cleared by Newcastle, and we're going to the break up 1-0 against Liverpool. Turner, Cook now on the ball, we're still only up by 1. It's Turner, Cook, Isak, Turner, Cook, out for a goal kick. Miners, McAllister, one-touch football into Vitoroku, into Darwin Nunez. Now Mohamed Salah, why did he go out wide to Trent? I will never know, but he did, and the shot saved by Dubravka. Trent into Darwin Nunez, and Darwin Nunez to put this game to bed. Darwin Nunez, 2-0 for Liverpool, and we move on to the next round of the CARABAO Cup. And that is game over. A 2-0 win over Newcastle. That will see us moving to the next round of the CARABAO Cup. Good work. And we are going to go ahead and end the episode there. When we come back, we started off with Tottenham, who are currently sitting in 10th place. We sit 5th after 6 games, 3 wins, 3 draws. I did quick sim against West Ham, in which was a 0-0 draw before this Newcastle game. So there's that. Fulham are top of the table at the moment with 5 wins and 1 draw. That will be interesting to see there. Did we not play them today? No, did we sim against them? No, we did not sim against them at all. We simmed against Wolves, that's right. Next episode, we will have Tottenham. We will also have more Europa League action, Brighton action, more Premier League action, and we'll have Leeds United in the CARABAO Cup as Tottenham get West Ham and City get Wakamba and Arsenal get Forest. So leave a like and subscribe for that, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for a rebuild, and I'll see y'all back here on the Glory Hunter on Thursday. Peace out.